Green light, ready, set. There we go. Bloody hell.
I know.
So, Tim, here we're looking at a very tightly bunched field here in season's best around the 8:45, 8:50. So, we're looking at our Ks to be around, what are we looking at, 255s, Tim? 255 Ks to run that sort of pace.
It's 8:45, so yeah, we'd be looking about that, and that would be lapping about 70 seconds, so a nice easy one for the arithmetic.
So what have we got here? We've got Smithers and Mean, the pacemakers for us. They go through the first 200 quite quickly. Nathan Pearce on the inside there from Williamstown. Good to see him back on the track. We've got another one of the Deneen runners there. I reckon it might be McIntyre in the cap. But as we said, Douglas Buckeridge, the junior from Box Hill, who's had a great year at high velocity at Victorian Milers clubs.
Also at all schools for Buckeridge. But Eno in the Frankston colours is the one who's really sitting with the paces beautifully.
So if the pacemakers are doing their job right, Lachlan Eno is in a perfect position, as you said. They do go through that first lap, Tim, in 67. What was the prediction time we needed?
70, so 67 indicates, let's go to the chart, that's 8:22. Whoa, that is really good.
Well, maybe they're inspired by Harry Summers' run earlier this evening. They're going to go quick PBs as well, because they've certainly set a tempo early.
The number one bib.
Number one bib from Harry Summers. He tells me he nearly forgot his spikes again tonight, forgot his singlet. The way to prepare athletes is to not be organised, according to Harry Summers.
It's been symbolic of his whole career.
Tim, I'm going to leave you to have a chat to Harry Summers as I call this men's C race. So Lachlan Eno there on the inside of Nathan Pearce. We've got Jack Davies in the St Stephen's colours. Obviously one of our country boys, now turned to St Stephen's. We've seen the quality of their club in the winter. Now they're turning into some really good track form as I get a fist pump from Tom Thorpe on the way around. He's pretty excited about Jack Davies. But Nathan Pearce is now the one that's going to go with the pacemakers. We'll give you a 1K time very shortly. So as Tim Crosby goes across to interview Harry Summers, for those Box Hill legends here, and there are plenty of you, Harry Summers tonight has broken Steve Austin's club record by 3 seconds. So for any of you who know a little about Steve Austin, that is a phenomenal achievement. So Harry Summers, a 3-second club record there over Steve Austin. Mark Stewart, it's time to update some boards inside. So Mitch Dyer there's got just crunching on his pen. He told me he was going to break that record one day, but Harry Summers is the man to do it. So we're looking at 255s, and I reckon bang on these pacemakers are going to be. Smithers and Meehan have taken them through in 255. Thank you, gentlemen. Pearce behind them, Davies, Eno, and the pack is still tight. The fact we haven't dropped any of them tells you that 8:45 pace is well and truly on. Mason Scott's the one at the back of the group, and he's still well and truly in touch, only about 15 metres behind. So Smithers and Meehan, it is our pacemakers. They've almost identified the fact that the pace was right on the 255, and they've made to make sure they keep that tempo through. So still now Pearce moving with them. Eno looking terrific. Jack Davies. So our pacemaker's doing a wonderful job, as they have all evening. So right now it's still Pearce, the first on the track behind the pacemakers. Eno, Davies, just behind them we've got Dunsmore. And we've picked it up, it's Kurt McDonald. Kurt McDonald's the fourth one on the track that I missed there before. Apologies, Kurt. Jesse Dunsmore moving along well. We go back to one of our Box Hill athletes. Michael Dow, I reckon it is there. Sam Bunnage of Mentone moving along well. Callum Drake, we've seen his return to form, just slowly building after a stint in the US in recent years, and he's in that lead pack. The Melbourne University athlete Eric Ueda right in it, and South Melbourne's Raymond Nair. So that's your lead pack now of 10. So 10 athletes in it. We've got another one of our Box Hill athletes trying to bridge the gap. It's now down to 9 at the front. Pearce, Eno, Davies, Dunsmore. On the inside rail there, it's McDonald. Dowell is the Box Hill athlete amongst them, and he's making a move. Callum Drake makes sure he stays on, and so does Ueda from Melbourne University. 15:42 there, your Box Hill athlete. Trying to bridge the gap. I've just missed his name at the moment. He's the one trying to make that a pack of 10. But Nathan Pearce still piloting the field. Jack Davies looks really comfortable. Dowell on their outside's the one that's moved from sort of the back of that pack to third. Lachlan Eno. Jesse Dunsmore, his Frankston teammate, up to fourth. Callum Drake moving past Bunnage right now. Ueda and McDonald just having to work a little bit to stay with this group. But Jack Davies has put the foot down. He's decided the pace isn't quick enough for him and he's going to go with 1K to go. So at 1K remaining, Jack Davies has gone bang. Davies, 10 metres, he's put on them in 100. Nathan Pearce trying to drag through Dunsmore, Dowell, Drake, Eno, Bunnage. But at the moment, it's all Jack Davies. We see a few of those St Stephen's Harriers teammates cheering him through as he gets the 2 laps. 2 laps, Jack Davies. It looks so easy for him. Ueda's made the big move. So Ueda, the Melbourne University athlete, was 10th in the group. He's now 2nd. Dowell's going with him. Lachlan Eno not out of this at all. Dunsmore, Drake, Pearce fighting strong. Hang on there, Nath. Bunnage just behind them. Samuel Rattray might have been the one that I missed earlier. But as we go with 600, Davies I don't think is going to get headed from there. He looks terrific. Ueda, awesome run. Callum Drake winds up into 2nd. We talked a little bit about it before. He spent a time in the US. He's come back. He's dragged that Western Athletics team through the Winter Series. And here he is 2nd on the track over 3,000. But Jack Davies, Drake's the one that wants to have a go. Dowell looks okay. Ueda after the big surge looks like he might be spent for the top 2. Jack Davies, he'll get the bell and it'll be about 8:25, 8:26. 7:25, 7:26. And there's the bell at 7:26, Jack Davies. They got 3 seconds to make up for him. Dowell's having a crack. Callum Drake, terrific. Ueda, Dunsmore having a go. Pearce, Eno, Bunnage. I apologise, I'm still missing that last Box Hill athlete of the pack. But Jack Davies, 25-metre lead now with 250 remaining. Michael Dowell having every crack he can to see if he can wind him up. The race is on then probably for Ueda and Drake in 3rd. 200 remaining. 8 minutes clicks over on the clock. Can Davies go sub 8:30? We talked about an 8:40 sort of time here. They're going to go 8:30, I reckon, Jack Davies. Michael Dowell flying home. Ueda from Melbourne University. Callum Drake looks like he's stiffened up, but he's having a look down. He's giving a bit more again. But Jack Davies will be a tick over 8:30. He'll be your winner of the C race. Jack Davies, 8:30 high. Michael Dowell flown home. They're PBs for both of them. Ueda, fantastic run in 8:36. Drake, gutsy fight home for 8:39. Dunsmore, Eno, Bunnage, Pearce, Buckeridge, the junior we talked about earlier, McIntyre, McDonald, Clayton, Naya, Ritchie. Oh, I apologise. Alexander Ritchie, I didn't call you the whole race in that top 8. Sorry, Alexander. Missed him as we went through there. That was the one I was missing. But another outstanding run there. Great run from Jack Davies. I think we're going to see him in some A races as the season progresses. But again, plenty of personal bests from our men's C grade 3,000 metres.